And good evening. Welcome out here again to Albany as we get set for tournament action this week here on Albany TV. It's Albany tournament action, and we'll have 4 games coming up for you tonight. First of 22 of the week is going to be the number 4 seed King City Girls taking on the number 5 seed Pattonsburg Girls. Remember, tonight's pregame is brought to you by BTC Bank. BTC Bank, community-minded, just like you. I'd like to thank our sponsors help you bring you tonight's broadcast. BTC Bank, Petty Gen Auto Center, locations in Bethany and Albany. Winter Circle Trophies and Awards North in Albany, the Hogue Lumber Company in Albany, and the Albany Hy-Vee. Smith Insurance and Smith Prudential in Albany, Johnson Controls in Albany, along with Mosaic Medical Center. The Gentry and Worth County Cattlemen's Association, Rob Cycle in Pattonsburg, 3B Pizza of Pattonsburg, King City Lumber, and Toby Gilbert Tire in King City. The King City and Pattonsburg School Districts and the Printery New Shopper located in Albany. And again, I'm Jared Rolvis, be joined along with you. We hope for the full 22 games, as long as both of our voices hold up. Will be myself and Mike Atkins, our color analyst for tonight. And then our cameraman this week is going to kind of flip around. Our usual cameraman, Brett Williams, going to be doing some assistant coaching at the middle school tournament at North Harrison this week. So we're going to have a fill-in tonight, so if he screws up, make sure you give him hell for it. That'll be Cole Emerson. That will be doing some camera work for us tonight, tomorrow, and on Thursday. Mike, we take a look at these two teams, King City, Pattonsburg. Both are kind of trying to feel themselves out here still early in the season. King City lost quite a few girls from their team last year. Pattonsburg still trying to – they kind of had a season last year where they had some ups and downs. They're the 4-5 seed in this tournament. Both of them, though, really trying to figure out where exactly they are here early in the season.
Well, yeah, let's start with King City. The 4 seed, and they kind of begin and, well, King City, they kind of begin and end with Claire Staley is kind of the bulwark of what they had last year, although they do have quite a few players that saw time last year. Brylan Armfield, England Garlock, Wiley McKinnon all saw time on the floor and significant time.
Yeah.
So the biggest thing for them is now they're playing a different role, and somebody's going to have to come forward and do a little scoring. What you look for is Claire Staley to increase her scoring output even more than she did, and it's always interesting to see how people's games expand from one year to the next. So I thought she made great strides as a post player. In fact, we mentioned several times we thought maybe she could have been a little more aggressive, looking to score down and around the post. See what else she comes up with, how much her game's expanded there. For Pattonsburg, likewise, Caitlin Jones has been, if you're from this area and you don't know the name, shame on you, because she's been outstanding in track and been all-state in softball. Highly decorated as a basketball player as well. And Kinley Johnson is back to go along with her. Jaden Goebel played a lot last year as a freshman. Addie Iddings played a lot last year. They're sophomores. Well, Johnson's a senior. But Goebel and Iddings are sophomores. They've got some young kids. Be interesting to see who they have that chips in that can help out a little bit. We thought Kinley Johnson last year might have been somebody that really could have caught fire. The games we had against Albany had some struggles, but I think she's going to be a nice player for them as the year goes on. So 4-5 matchup, and I think it's an even matchup.
Yes. And we're going to take a quick break, get back here for the national anthem and your Hogue Lumber Company starting lineups in a moment here on Albany TV.
Local school. For new accounts or replacement cards for an existing account, visit one of BTC Bank locations to get your school mascot debit card today, where they can instantly issue your new card. BTC Bank, community-minded just like you. Member FDIC.
Community-minded just like you. BTC Bank.
Have you looked
looked at Petty John Auto Center lately? We're a full-service Ford, Lincoln, Chrysler, Dodge, Jeep, Ram, Buick, Chevrolet, and GMC dealer. And we're located right here in Bethany and Albany. No matter what you need when it comes to your vehicle, we've got you covered. Factory-certified technicians, OEM and aftermarket parts, and our state-of-the-art body shop, Petty John Collision Center. Plus, vehicle financing options for every budget. So the next time you need anything related to your car, truck, SUV, or van, we're here to help. To schedule service or shop our entire new and used inventory online, visit pettyjohnauto.com. That's pettyjohnauto.com.
Hogue Lumber Company in Albany is here to help you with all of your DIY projects. Whether you're doing a home remodel, some repair work, a painting job, or a plumbing job, Hogue Lumber Company's dedicated staff can help you get the materials that you need to do the job right. Hogue Lumber Company in Albany is your trusted hometown hardware store and lumber yard for more than 4 decades.
And welcome back out again here to Albany as we get set for tonight's national anthem and our Hogue Lumber Company starting lineups. Remember, tonight's starting lineups are going to be brought to you by Hogue Lumber Company. Before you start your next project, stop in and talk to the experts at Hogue Lumber Company in Albany, Missouri. We're going to let public address announcer Sam Phillips take it away with the playing of the national anthem here from Albany prior to Game 1 of the Albany Tournament 2024.
Good evening and welcome to the 47th Annual Girls Albany Invitational Tournament. If you'd all please rise, face the south wall for the playing of our national anthem.
Now here are tonight's Hogue Lumber Company starting lineup.
On the scoreboard, they're the number 4 seed. And their starters, number 3, Claire Staley. Number 11, Beatrix Bourbon. Number 21, Brylan Armfield. Number 22, England Garlock. And number 30, Wiley McKinnon. And for the number 5 seed, Pattonsburg Girls, starters number 10, Caitlin Jones. Number 11, Kinsley Johnson. Number 21, Andor Gardner. Number 22, Jaden Goebel. And number 32, Addie Iddings.
So again, those are your Hogue Lumber Company starting lineups. For Pattonsburg, they will wear their road green uniforms, white lettering outlined in black. King City wears their home white uniforms with purple lettering outlined in yellow. Again, starters for King City, Claire Stanley, Beatrix Bowden, Brylan Armfield, England Garlock, Wiley McKinnon. For Pattonsburg, Caitlin Jones, Kinsley Johnson, Annabelle Gardner, Jaden Goebel, and Addison Iddings. And remember, tonight's starting lineups are brought to you by Hogue Lumber Company, and tonight's tip-off is going to be brought to you by Smith Prudential Financial. Tip-off your retirement on the right track. Contact Smith Prudential Financial Services at 660-726-3396. So King City will move from left to right to start. Pattonsburg from right to left. And the Smith Prudential Financial tip-off is going to be redone here. So that time both Johnson and Stanley whiffed on the jump ball, so they will tip off again. And the Smith Prudential Financial tip-off is going to be picked up here by Pattonsburg. Top of the key with it is Goebel over to the right wing for innings. Man-to-man defense to start out for King City. Innings spins in, had a momentary shot, sends it out over to the right wing for Johnson. Back up top to Goebel. Trying to get the ball to Jones up at the high post. Spins, tries to make some room, misses off front iron. Back in transition, Claire Staley brings the ball across, leaves it off for Brylan Armfield. Over to the right wing for Garlock. Cross court to Bowden. Sends it across to Armfield. McKinnon high post, sends it back out. And Garlock with it, up top to Bowden. Gets it inside. McKinnon goes up off glass for two. King City with the early lead, 2-0, a minute into the ball game.
And nice patience by King City. Gardner had two shots there, passed them both up, got herself a better one to McKinnon. Wildcats take an early lead.
And Caitlin Jones going to be fouled underneath the basket. She'll go and shoot two free throws. Foul this time is going to go against King City's Brylan Armfield. And the first free throw upcoming here for Caitlin Jones.
I think I said Gardner. It should have been Armfield.
Okay.
Had a couple of good shots. And got the wrong number on the wrong person or the wrong team.
Easy to do here early in the season and
well,
the tournament as well.
When you're not real familiar with the teams
Yes.
you're trying to do either.
Second free throw is no good off front iron as Jones hits the first, misses on the second. Garlock with the basketball up at the top of the key. Sends it into the corner. That time for Armfield. Stolen away and then stolen back by King City. McKinnon sends it down to Staley inside the paint. Can't get the shot to go, tipping it around. And it'll be picked up here by Goebel.
Well, early on, it's no secret what King City wants to do. They want to pound it down inside against Pattonsburg 1-2-2 zone.
And Jones' shot highly contested. Knocked out of bounds here off of King City. And I have a feeling Caitlin Jones is going to see that a lot anytime she gets the ball. Going to see receive a lot of attention, and I don't think she's going to have too many open shots here throughout the season.
She's going to see a lot of help side defenders, too. It's going to be more than just the person guarding her.
Johnson trying to send it down to the block to Idding, stolen away here by King City. Staley over to the right wing. Garlock had the three, passed on it, gets it to Staley. Into the corner now for Armfield. Back up to Garlock. To Bowden. Garlock again will reverse it. Garlock right wing drives. Gets it for Armfield. Bowden fakes the three. Into the corner. Garlock wide open. Nails it.
And again, good patience against the zone. Got a wide open look. You still got to knock down the shot, but that's a good look early on.
5-1. King City leads here. 5:35 left to play in the first. Back door to Jones. Can't pull in the pass. Quickly out for Staley. Loses it. Able to regain it. Trying to get it to McKinnon. Knocked away. Picked up by Armfield. Back inside to Staley. She goes up and she'll be fouled. Will go to line to shoot two. Foul is going to go against Jaden Goebel. That'll be her first, team's first. As it'll be Staley at the line here for two free throws. And we'll sink the first. And the second attempt from Staley bounces out. Rebound picked up here by Johnson. And a nice pass that time from Jones. Finds her teammate Annabelle Gardner, who lays it in off glass for two. It's a 6-3 ball game. King City leads. 5:05 left to play in the first quarter.
Well, with the attention Jones is going to attract, if their teammates can hit some shots, that'll help her tremendously.
Shot off the mark that time from Brylan Armfield. Picked up by Pattonsburg. Jones leaves it off for Gardner. Back out for Johnson. Shot from 3. Leaves it short. Rebound's going to be picked up by King City. And knocked away from King City. It's going to be out of bounds off of King City, though. It'll be Pattonsburg basketball.
They did have a great chance at a break. Might have gone to the wing. I think that just the angle of the pass would have been better. It would have created a 2-on-1 situation.
Goebel sends over to the left wing. Jones shot from 3. Misses it short. Rebound picked up by Iddings. Her shot is good. And now it's a 1-point ball game. 6-5. King City leads 4:14 left in the first. McKinnon goes down inside. Can't get the shot to go. And Jones trying to get it out. Throws it away. McKinnon back out. Armfield with her foot on the line. Misses it short. Rebound picked up by Iddings. Iddings sends it up top for Johnson. Over halfway through the first quarter of play, it's a 6-5 lead here for King City. McKinnon gets it off for Staley. Drives off glass for 2.
Good feed by McKinnon. Good finish inside. Might almost see Jones go down in the post, and with her shooting legitimate jump shots down in the block, she still has a little bit of size advantage on the girl guarding her.
That time they try to get it to Jones, stolen away, and then they steal it right back. Pass to Gardner, run down into the corner, gets it back for Iddings. And a timeout going to be called here by Pattonsburg. It will be their first charge, 32nd timeout of the ball game. We're back after this Petty John Auto Center timeout. Check out Petty John Auto Center on Facebook or online at pettyjohnauto.com.
In life, as in football, there's nothing like a good coach to help you achieve your goals. Someone you can turn to for guidance. Someone with a game plan to help you build up the financial strength you need for retirement, family security, and life. With a Prudential financial professional, that's what you get. Someone who can help you build a financial strategy.
To get started, contact Nick Smith, a financial advisor with Prudential at 660-726-3396.
King City leads 8-5, 3:11 left to play here in the opening quarter of play. It'll be Pattonsburg basketball coming out of the Petty John Auto Center timeout. Inbouncing will be Goebel. Iddings brings the ball across. Midcourt has it up at the top of the key. Trying to get it to Jones as she tries to fight through a double team and is going to pick up the blocking call here. And the foul is going to go against Armfield, and that's going to quickly be her second, team second as well. Iddings will inbounds. And out of bounds is Goebel. Trying to keep it in bounds, but her foot right on the out-of-bounds line. And a referee right there to catch it. It'll be Garlock to bring the ball across midcourt for King City. Bowden into the corner. Inside for McKinnon. Waits for the defender to go up. Then goes up and puts it off the glass for 2. And a timeout called here by King City. A 30-second Petty John Auto Center timeout. We're back with more in a moment here on Albany TV.
The Gentry and Worth County Cattlemen's Associations are proud to sponsor the students of the Albany, King City, Stanberry, and Worth County school districts. Not only does eating beef provide good nutrition, it supports the local economy. The Gentry and Worth County Cattlemen's Associations are proud to be an active part in today's agriculture. From first dates to graduations and everything in between, beef is there to help celebrate all of life's great moments. When life never stops moving, one thing will always bring your family together. Beef, it's what's for dinner.
And welcome back out again here to Albany. Remember to check out Petty John Auto Center on Facebook or online at pettyjohnauto.com. 10-5, King City leads, 2:48 left to play here in the first quarter. And this 4-5 matchup game, the first of 22 on the week here for the Albany tournament on Albany TV.
Well, you're going to see a little defensive switch here with Armfield drawing 2 fouls. I think they're going to make a switch on Caitlin Jones. Maybe a little box and one. I don't know.
Ball knocked away, picked up here by Bowden. slows things up, trying to get it to McKinnon, knocked away by Innings, and then Jones unable to keep it in play. So it looked like on that last defensive possession for King City, they had Claire Staley face guarding against Jones and brought help whenever she got it, so would assume the box and one.
Well, we've seen teams put big players on Jones. In the past, we saw him play Platte Valley last year, and
Maggie Collins has that one put in that time by Wiley McKinnon.
McKinnon's having a nice first quarter here and showing to be a viable post option to Claire Staley.
Goebel up top for Innings. Johnson with the basketball. And they do have Claire Staley guarding here against Jones in that box and one, as that time Johnson gets behind the defense and puts it up off the glass for two.
Well, if you're going to do that, Johnson inside may be the place to go with the ball if Jones can't make anything happen for herself.
And going up off glass, unable to get it to fall that time is Armfield. Recovered here by King City. Back out for Garlock. Back to Armfield again. Fakes the three, drives. Trying to give it to McKinnon. And that will low pass, going to be knocked away. Jump ball will stay here with King City.
When they drive like that, if they skip it over the top, Bowdoin's going to have a wide open 15-footer on the opposite wing. You would think Pattonsburg would really try to collapse inside to take away their post players.
Bowdoin from just in front of the free throw line. Can't get it to fall. Out of bounds here off of Kinsley Johnson again. (12-7). King City leads. 1:04 left here in this first quarter. Garlock, top of the key, over the left wing for Bowdoin. Back up top to Garlock, right wing for Armfield. Bowdoin sends it across for Armfield. Shot for three. Hits off back iron, and it's Innings with the rebound. Over the left wing, shot from three from Goebel, no good. Rebound pulled in by McKinnon.
Smart play by Garlock. Had a quick outlet pass, but didn't have the numbers. Pulled it back, run their offense.
Bowdoin brings it down to the baseline. McKinnon sends
look.
the corner for Garlock inside for Armfield. And her shot just can't fall, as it's going to be knocked out of bounds here off the hands of Kinsley Johnson.
Well, it's a pretty good example, though, of great offensive execution. Just didn't get the shot to fall. But catch and look opposite against the zone.
9.9 left here in the first. King City leads 12-7. Garlock top of the key. Into the corner for Armfield. Gets it inside to Staley. Goes up. Gets it to fall in with 1 second left. And that will do it for the first quarter. 14-7. King City doubles up Pattonsburg in the first quarter. We're back to start the second when we come back in a moment here on Albany TV.
If you're looking to join a stable and growing company, Johnson Controls in Albany is the place for you. They are currently hiring for multiple positions, including welding, electrical, and general assembly. Johnson Controls offers excellent benefits: medical, dental, vision, life insurance, 401k, health savings account, and paid holidays. Apply now at www.johnsoncontrols.com to join their winning team. 3B Pizza and Subs in Pattonsburg is ready to make your next pizza or sub fresh. 3B can make multiple kinds of pizza, subs, and traditional or boneless chicken wings with several sauce options. 3B also carries pretzel bites, garlic breadsticks, and now serving sandwich and chicken baskets. So grab a beverage and food of your choice and enjoy the game at 3B Pizza and Subs, located at Brown Lumber in Pattonsburg. Call ahead to place your order at 660-367-2100.
And welcome back out again here to Albany as we get ready to start second quarter action. It's the number 4 seed King City leading the number 5 seed Pattonsburg 14-7. It'll be Pattonsburg basketball to start out the second quarter of play.
Really been impressed with King City's offensive execution against the Pattonsburg zone.
And again, it's Johnson finds herself
nice.
behind the defense, misses the first one, gets a second opportunity, puts it in, and gets the foul.
And a really nice find by Addie Iddings.
Foul that time against King City is going to go against Wiley McKinnon. It'll be her first, team's first. And Johnson able to finish off the three-point play.
Well,
makes it a 4-point ball game now.
If you're Coach Warford, that's just what you want to see coming out of a three-point play coming out of a timeout.
Yeah. Ball knocked out of bounds here off of Pattonsburg.
Or dead ball. It wasn't a timeout, I guess.
Yeah, it was quarter timeout.
Quarter timeout.
It'll be Bowden that will inbounds here for the Wildcats. And the shot up and in that time for Wiley McKinnon. Quick, early 8 points here in the first half.
Well, and I think she's hit the shots, but she's also been a beneficiary of attention to Claire Staley, too.
Yeah. Jones drives baseline, trying to send it back for Johnson. Puts it up off glass for two. And Johnson doing the same thing. She's got 7. A lot of that the beneficiary of Caitlin Jones taking all the attention away.
Well, against that box and one, every time Caitlin goes, she's going to draw a crowd. Somebody's going to be open. Along the way, Jones did a nice job of finding the open player.
Bowden with the basketball, drives down to the block, trying to send it back for Garlock. Cross court with the basketball is Lila McKinnon, and she's going to be called for the travel as Lila McKinnon in for the first time here tonight. A minute into the second quarter, 16-12, King City with a 4-point lead here over Pattonsburg. Jones over to the right wing for Goebel, trying to send it back inside, knocked away. And back out to Jones, shot from 3. Leaves it short, and will go out of bounds. .46 left to play here in the second quarter. 16-12, King City with the lead over Pattonsburg. Armfield right wing. Gets it up for Claire Staley, top of the key. Leaves it to Garlock, left wing. Wiley McKinnon over to Lila McKinnon. Trying to send it up to Staley, forced it, and it's going to be picked off by Goebel. Iddings drives in, leaves it for Jones. Inside the paint, off balance, can't get the shot to fall. And Wiley McKinnon going to be fouled here on the rebound.
Well, that time down the floor, and maybe they've done this and we just haven't been able to read what Pattonsburg's trying to do. I think they're playing Claire Staley in a box and one.
Mm-hmm. I'm not certain if it's playing her in box and one or just. Yeah, it is a box and one.
Or a diamond.
Yeah.
Whichever you want to call
diamond and one. Getting it down to McKinnon. A foul going to be called here against Johnson. That is going to be her first, team second. Little over 2 minutes gone here in the second quarter of play. King City with a 4-point lead, 16-12. Wiley McKinnon from the free throw line off the mark to the left. And Jones with the rebound. Jones sends it in the corner. Iddings from 3. Long. Rebound made, though, by Goebel. Back out again to Iddings. Another opportunity from 3. This time drains it.
A good job by Goebel, too. Didn't have much. She tried to go back up with it.
Wiley McKinnon sends it across court to Lila McKinnon, and she's unable to hold on to the basketball. It goes out of bounds. 16-15, 5:23 left to play here in the second. And checking back in will be Bowden here for Lila McKinnon. Trying to send it into Johnson. The pass a little too tall for her to bring in as it sails out of bounds. Here with 5:13 left in the second quarter. Armfield over the left wing for Garlock. Back into the corner for Armfield. Back out to Bowden. Garlock, top of the key. Armfield trying to send it inside to Wiley McKinnon's going to go off the foot out of bounds there of Kinsley Johnson. King City Guards, if they want it, they have that 3 at any time. Checking in for Pattonsburg will be Kara Bernardino as she'll check in here for Annabelle Gardner. Ball inbounds for McKinnon, and she'll put it up off the glass for 2. McKinnon, 10 quick points here early in this first half. 4:45 left in the second quarter. Iddings again from 3. This time misses it short. Rebound made by Bowden. Into the corner. Armfield. Up top to Garlock. Back to the corner for Armfield. Has a wide open 3 off the mark. And Claire Staley going to force a tie-up for a jump ball.
Kind of shot that as an afterthought.
Yeah.
And you'd like to see your shooters take it in rhythm. And I come back to it, it's going to be wide open again. The Panthers are definitely going to make King City prove it from the outside, and Wiley McKinnon has been the answer with 10 early points.
Trying to get it into Staley inside against 3 Pattonsburg Lady Panthers. Staley still able to get it in for 2. 20-15, back out to a 5-point King City lead. 4:08 left here in the second quarter.
With that collapse on the post, if there's anything, once she puts it on the floor, you don't want to let it come back up. You've got to go after the ball when it goes on the floor.
Iddings trying to get it to Bernardino, goes right to Jones as she tries to set up the offense from the top of the key. Deep 3. Misses it short. Rebound picked up by Bowden. Bowden with the basketball, right wing. Drives down to the baseline, gets it back for McKinnon. Into the corner to Garlock. Back to McKinnon up at the high post. Drives in.
Ooh.
And trying to get it to Armfield. And it'll go out of bounds. Checking back in will be Annabelle Gardner as she'll check in here for Goebel for Pattonsburg.
Not a terrible decision, just a little off target with the pass.
I think kind of got caught whether she was going to go up for the shot, whether she was going to pass it.
Well, and I think she had Armfield. I don't know what Armfield was going to do with it once she caught it behind the basket. But
trying to get the ball into Johnson, going to get a little shove from behind. The foul is going to go against Brylan Armfield, and that's going to be her 3rd and team's 2nd here of the half, or of the quarter, sorry. Inbounds the ball to Jones.
And I think King City has just gone back straight man. If they ever, we thought they may have played a box or a diamond there for a stretch, but they've gone back straight man to man.
And Johnson going to be fouled. Now Armfield going to pick up her 4th here with 3:02 left here in the second quarter.
Yeah, it might make a position change there.
Actually, they're going to go, thankfully for Armfield, they're going to give that one to Beatrix Bowden. That'll be her 1st. But Armfield still, though, with 3. And the first, no good there from Johnson.
Well, and Lila McKinnon took a quick seat there.
And she was going to go in if Armfield had 4, but with her just having 3, she'll stay on the bench. And there's going to be a lane violation there by Bernardino. Johnson missed the free throw either way, so not as big of a thing as if she would have made it. Armfield right wing. Up top to Staley. Gives over to left wing for Garlock. Right wing to Bowden. Garlock for Armfield. Bowden, right wing, 3. Misses off back iron. Staley runs in, knocks it to McKinnon, and she sends it up to Garlock. Bowden, right wing, sends it across to Garlock in the corner, trying to send it to a streaking Armfield, not looking for the ball. Johnson in transition, and the pass that time to Gardner sails overhead out of bounds.
Yeah, I wonder if Garlock was starting to go out of bounds and just trying to keep her, throw it back in before she stepped on the out of bounds line.
Yeah. Johnson will check out as Goebel checks back in here for Pattonsburg. And it'll be Garlock bringing the ball across the midline here for King City. 20-15, 2:10 left here in the second quarter. Jones steals it away here for Pattonsburg. Falls with it, gets it off to Iddings before she gets the travel. And Jones a little hobbled after that as well. Iddings up at the high post, gets it back to Jones. Right wing, fakes the three, drives, and is going to be called here a foul against King City. There's going to either have to be a foul or a travel, and they get Staley there on the foul. That is going to be her first, team's fourth. Not certain. I believe Addie Iddings might have a bloody nose as keeps holding her nose, keeping her head tilt back as well. Goebel top of the key, back to Iddings up at the top of the key. Dribbles in, trying to give it off inside for Gardner, stolen away by King City. A minute and a half left here in the second quarter. Garlock, top of the key, 20-15. It's a 5-point King City lead. Bowden sends it across for Armfield, into the corner. Garlock from three, drains it.
Well, a couple more of those could really chase them right out of that triangle and or diamond and one or box and one, whichever you want to call it.
Jones shot from three, misses short. Rebound picked up here by Armfield. Armfield leaves it off for Garlock. To Bowden. Inside to Staley. Misses as too strong off glass. McKinnon with the rebound, sends it out to Armfield for two. No good. Rebound picked up by Gardner. Jones inside, sends it back out to Iddings. 35 seconds left here in the second quarter. Over to the left wing with it for Goebel. Back inside to Jones. Spins inside the paint. Blocked away by Staley. Jones fights for it on the ground. It'll be a jump ball. Will stay here with Pattonsburg.
Well, Jones just having a tough time getting anything going against the taller Staley. Has had some looks at three, just come up a little bit short.
Bernardino checks out as Johnson will check in. Lila McKinnon will check in here for Brylan Armfield here with 22.7 left in the second. Jones left wing. 23-15, King City leads. Jones drives, leaves it short, off glass, and then going to go out of bounds here off of King City. As Pattonsburg will get another shot at this with 14 seconds left.
You almost wonder is spread the floor for Jones to see if she can beat Staley off the dribble.
And the pass that time to Kinsley Johnson goes through her hands out of bounds with 12.4 left here in the second quarter. As Armfield will check back in here for McKinnon, Bernardino will check in here for Goebel. 12.4, 23-15, King City leads. Barring a late jump ball, they'll have the basketball to start out the second half of play with an opportunity to go up by double digits. Armfield from two, no good. Garlock with a rebound, goes back up, leaves it short. It's an 8-point ball game in favor of King City, 23-15. We're back with your Albany Hy-Vee halftime. Remember, tonight's halftime brought to you by your Albany Hy-Vee. Remember, find everything on your list and a smile in the aisles at your Albany Hy-Vee. We're back with more in a moment here on Albany TV.
King City Lumber can help you with all of your building needs. Whether you need help with your garage, tool shed, something commercial, or farm and agricultural, the experts at King City Lumber can help you find tools and materials, help you get your job done quickly and cost efficiently. King City Lumber, where customer satisfaction is their primary goal. Visit King City Lumber today, where they look forward to serving you. Rob Cycle in Pattonsburg, Missouri is your local authorized Polaris dealer. Rob Cycle deals in new and pre-owned Polaris ATVs and side-by-sides to make your outdoor living easier and more enjoyable. They offer experience, fair prices, and friendly atmosphere from people you know and trust. Call or stop in at Rob Cycle in Pattonsburg today to see what they could do for you. You'll be glad you did.
Toby Gilbert Tire in King City can help you with your tire problems, whether it be big or small, for a tractor, pickup, or even car. When you have a problem, whether it be in the field or on the road service, Toby Gilbert Tire in King City has you covered. That's Toby Gilbert Tire. Give them a call today at 660-535-6200. Again, that's 660-535-6200 for Toby Gilbert Tire, where they have uptown service with out-of-town prices.
When you come to Mosaic Medical Center Albany, you get connected to highly skilled caregivers who are focused on enhancing your health right in your community. You'll receive great care while also being connected to Mosaic's resources in St. Joseph, Maryville, and even experts in the Mayo Clinic Care Network. Get connected to Mosaic Medical Center Albany and get connected to the care you deserve. Visit mymlc.com/Albany to schedule an appointment today.
Your hometown Albany Hy-Vee is your tailgate headquarters for all of your fall sports. Whether you're going to tailgate at the games or just want to enjoy the same foods at home, your Albany Hy-Vee has you covered. So make a big play by getting all of your tailgating goodies before the next big play happens at your local Albany Hy-Vee.
Where there's a helpless smile in every eye. Shop Hy-Vee.
And welcome back out again here to Albany. Remember, I'd like to thank our sponsors. Hope you bring you tonight's broadcast of King City Pattonsburg girls basketball. BTC Bank, Petty John Almost Center locations in Bethany and Albany. Winter Circle Trophies and Awards North in Albany. The Hogue Lumber Company in Albany. The Albany Hy-Vee, Smith Insurance and Smith Prudential in Albany. Johnson Controls in Albany along with Mosaic Medical Center. The Gentry and Worth County Cattlemen's Association. Rob Cycle in Pattonsburg along with 3B Pizza in Pattonsburg. King City Lumber and Toby Gilbert Tire in King City. The King City and Pattonsburg School Districts and the Prairie New Shopper located in Albany. Take a look here at the stats from the first half for King City. They are shooting 10 for 25 from the field, 2 for 5 from behind the three-point arc, 1 for 2 from the free throw line. They're led in scoring at the moment by Wiley McKinnon with 10 points, 7 points for Claire Staley, 6 points on the night for England Garlock. For Pattonsburg, they're shooting 6 for 20 from the field, 1 for 9 from behind the three-point arc, 2 for 5 from the free throw line. Led in scoring by Kinsley Johnson with 7 points, 5 points for Addie Innings, 2 points for Annabelle Gardner, 1 point on the night so far for Caitlin Jones.
Well, I don't know that anything jumps out other than King City shooting 40%, both from the field and from three, and Pattonsburg shooting 30% and 11% from three.
Yeah.
And I know they want to make things happen with Jones. I really think an area that, if with Claire Staley trying to guard Caitlin Jones, I really think an area that maybe they could look to take advantage would be Kinley Johnson down inside if she plays that. But, you know, it's easy for me to sit up here and say that. I don't know how they like to play.
Yeah.
So maybe they don't like to.
Well,
I know they want Jones to have the ball a good amount of time and let her create a little bit, but as far as how they want their spacing to occur, that's a different matter.
Well, and so far, Johnson leading the team for Pattonsburg inside, 7 points. And again, a lot of that coming because Jones is getting that extra attention from Claire Staley. And a lot of it was for King City, kind of got stuck sleeping a little bit, and the ball came into Johnson wide open. She got behind the defense, was able to put it up easily for 2. Well, and the other one was missed the first opportunity. By the time the defense got there, she'd already gotten the rebound again, put it back up, made the basket, and got the free throw attempt as well.
Well, when they switched Armfield off Jones and put her on Johnson, that also gives Johnson a pretty good size advantage inside. Maybe even helps you on the offensive glass.
Yeah.
If the shots miss. But like I said, that's easier for us to sit up here and sideline coach when we don't know what they're asked to do anyway. And one thing I learned a long time ago from coaching is no matter what you want your players to do, sometimes they don't always do exactly what you want.
Yes.
And so that's an issue. I was impressed with King City. I thought Wiley McKinnon had a nice start to the game. She's got 10 points. Claire Staley does Claire Staley things. And I think if you ask her, she would probably look at a couple of shots that she missed that were awfully good looks. And in fact, those might have been better looks than the ones she made. But I've really been impressed with King City's guards from the standpoint they've been really patient. They understand the plan is to get the ball to McKinnon and Staley. They've hit some shots. I think Garlock's dropped a 3. I think Armfield's got a 3 early in the game. Those shots are always there.
Yes.
And like coaches say, well, so I know people say, well, then why don't they take them? And the comment is, well, you might as well see if you can get what you want, because that shot is always going to be there.
Yes.
Somewhere. And that's when they've taken them. It's generally been after 5, 6, 7 passes, and they've explored or probed trying to get it inside, not there. And when those shots have been taken, they are just completely unguarded.
Yes.
So I've been impressed with their with their execution this early in the year on the offensive end of the floor.
We'll be back with the start of the second half when we come back in a moment here on Albany TV.
Hogue Lumber Company in Albany is here to help you with all of your DIY projects. Whether you're doing a home remodel, some repair work, a painting job, or a plumbing job, Hogue Lumber Company's dedicated staff can help you get the materials that you need to do the job right. Hogue Lumber Company in Albany is your trusted hometown hardware store and lumber yard for more than 4 decades.
In life, as in football, there's nothing like a good coach to help you achieve your goals. Someone you can turn to for guidance. Someone with a game plan to help you build up the financial strength you need for retirement, family security, and life. With a Prudential financial professional, that's what you get. Someone who can help you build a financial strategy.
To get started, contact Nick Smith, a financial advisor with Prudential, at 660-726-3396.
The Gentry and Worth County Cattlemen's Associations are proud to sponsor the students of the Albany, King City, Stanberry, and Worth County school districts. Not only does eating beef provide good nutrition, it supports the local economy. The Gentry and Worth County Cattlemen's Associations are proud to be an active part in today's agriculture. From first dates to graduations and everything in between, beef is there to help celebrate all of life's great moments. When life never stops moving, one thing will always bring your family together. Beef, it's what's for dinner. If you're looking to join a stable and growing company, Johnson Controls in Albany is the place for you. They are currently hiring for multiple positions, including welding, electrical, and general assembly. Johnson Controls offers excellent benefits: medical, dental, vision, life insurance, 401k, health savings account, and paid holidays. Apply now at www.johnsoncontrols.com to join their winning team.
And welcome back out again here to Albany as we get ready to start second half action. Remember, tonight's halftime tonight on Albany TV was brought to you by your Albany Hy-Vee. Find everything on your grocery list and a smile in the aisles at your Albany Hy-Vee. 23-15 King City with the lead. They'll have the basketball to start out the second half as well. And they will bring out their original starting lineup. It'll be Staley, Bowden, Armfield, Garlock, and Wiley McKinnon. For Pattonsburg, they'll bring out their original starting lineup as well: Caitlin Jones, Johnson, Gardner, Goebel, and Iddings. It'll be Garlock that has the ball to start. Over for Bowden, back again to Garlock, right wing. Again, open three, takes it and bounces out. Rebound going to be picked up here by Pattonsburg.
Just in and out, off a good look.
Jones dribbles it down and can't get the shot to go, and is going to pick up the rebound, but it's going to be out of bounds. And that time it looked like they came out with, I believe it was Garlock on Jones and not Staley. We'll see if that changes or not here.
Well, that's the way she started, but I think she's got 3 fouls too. Which is,
well, Armfield has the 3 fouls.
Armfield has the 3.
Yes.
You're right. I'm thinking of I was thinking that, but
Bowden dribbles down to the block, sends it back out to Garlock. Again, has that open 3. Chooses not to go for it, gives it to Bowden, gives her an opportunity from 3. Misses off iron. Armfield with the rebound, goes back up, puts it in for 2.
Well, I don't know what I was trying to say earlier, but
well, it was.
I would be surprised to see King City maybe the next day come down, taking a couple of quick early outside shots, maybe you can see them go back to the game plan here and try to get it down inside.
And now they do have Armfield again here on Jones, who does have those 3 fouls, ends up knocking that one away before it can get to Jones. It's a 10-point King City lead, 25-15, a minute gone here in this third quarter. Iddings trying to inbounds, and they're going to get a 5-second call.
I think they were wanting just to have a little lob to Jones in the middle of the lane. I think they had it.
It'll be Garlock to bring the ball across midcourt. Her team leads by 10, 25-15. Bowden high post.
Now it
Back
looks like
over to Garlock.
we've even got a triangle in two with Gardner guarding Wiley McKinnon and Goebel inside against Staley.
And King City's just saying, fine, we'll play with their 3 guards on one side and throw McKinnon completely out of there as Jones comes away with the rebound and can't come away with the shot. McKinnon comes away with the rebound. It'll be a jump ball, and it'll stay here with Pattonsburg.
That's a good no call.
Yes.
There wasn't enough there to be a block, and there wasn't enough to be a charge. And I found out a long time ago, if officials think you're trying to force a shot or force a play, even if there's some contact, you may not get the call.
And Jones goes up and lays it off for 2. And this year there is a rule change where there will be a flopping call, as that time they get the ball inside to Garlock and just leaves it short off iron. The first time it will be a bench warning. The second one will be a technical, as this one is going to go against, again, Brylan Armfield. That's going to be her 4th. Team's first here of the third quarter. Just 2 minutes into the third quarter, and Jones at the line for 2. But that flopping call could be very hard to call a lot of times.
Yeah, and I see a lot of controversy coming out of that, too. Because that's completely up to the discretion of the official to make that determination.
And Jones will miss on the first, and this actually is a rule that has been in place. The only difference is it goes from being a straight technical to being a warning, then a technical. So we'll see if that makes its way into any of our games this year as Jones hits the second. 25-18, King City leads 5:55 left to play here in the third. Staley dribbles in, has it knocked away by Jones. Quick pass out to Jones. Goes up, can't get the shot to fall. Johnson with the rebound. Back out to Iddings from 3.
That's nice.
And it misses off back iron. Johnson with the rebound again.
Nice execution by Johnson, though.
And then Iddings passed that time to Gardner, a little too tall as it sails out of bounds.
Well, and as we mentioned earlier, I'm not sure what she was going to do with it if she caught that.
And a 30-second Petty John Arnold Center timeout taken by Pattonsburg. We're back after this Petty John Arnold Center timeout here on Albany TV. We're back with more in a moment.
3B Pizza and Subs in Pattonsburg is ready to make your next pizza or sub fresh. 3B can make multiple kinds of pizza, subs, and traditional or boneless chicken wings with several sauce options. 3B also carries pretzel bites, garlic breadsticks, and now serving sandwich and chicken baskets. So grab a beverage and food of your choice and enjoy the game at 3B Pizza and Subs, located at Brown Lumber in Pattonsburg. Call ahead to place your order at 660-367-2100.
And welcome back out again here to Albany. 5:30 left to play here in the third quarter, 25-18. It's a lead in favor of King City. Bowden with the basketball. Dribbles down to the baseline. Gets caught and knocked away. Fight for the ball, picked up by Jones. Quickly sends it up for Iddings. And then finds Goebel and puts it in for 2.
Iddings might have got away with a walk.
Yeah. Kind of shuffled the feet there as she put it up and in for 2. 25-20. Pass to Staley, knocked away. She's able to pick it back up. Into the corner for Garlock. Finds Bowden alone on the block. And Bowden puts it in for 2. And that's a shot right there for King City they really needed, as Pattonsburg had cut the lead down from 10-5.
Well, now you wonder if King City maybe brings at least one of those post players outside to try to draw more attention away from the King City guards. And that time we saw Bowden sneak in behind the defenders and got a wide open layup.
Goebel sends it into Johnson, and she'll put it in up off glass for 2. Give Kinsley Johnson 9 points here in the ball game. Armfield into the corner for Garlock. Back to Bowden, right wing. Wide open shot from 3. Can't get it to go, off iron. Jones about loses it. Sends it back out to Iddings from 3, left wing. Too hard. Rebound pulled in by Garlock.
The shots Bowden has taken have not been bad, but
No.
she might take a page from her teammates, Garlock and Armfield, and just go around a little bit, and then it comes back, then you might have a wide open look.
At time for Staley up top. Over the left wing to Garlock. Bowden down to the
There we go.
baseline. Her shot short. McKinnon going to be Armfield going to be fouled. Will go to line to shoot 2. And the foul that time going to go against Addie Innings. That is going to be her first. As knocking in the first here is going to be Brylan Armfield. Armfield misses on the second. Rebound picked up by Pattonsburg, trying to keep it in play. Wiley McKinnon knocks it away, gets it here for Staley. Trying to leave it off for Wiley McKinnon and unable to pull in the pass as it goes out of bounds.
Just a little bit of it was the right pass, just a little bit tough to handle, kind of hit her down around the knees.
Yeah.
Just tough for Armfield or for McKinnon to handle.
Iddings brings the ball across midcourt here for Pattonsburg. High post to Johnson. Loses the basketball on the floor with it. And it'll be a jump ball. That'll go to King City. Checking in here for King City again will be Armfield, as she will check in here for Lila McKinnon.
That might have been the most calm jump ball I've ever seen from two players. It's just like the resignation set in.
Well, she's kind of down alone, nowhere really to go with it.
No, and McKinnon just kind of delicately reached over the top and tied her up.
Garlock shot from 3, no good. Knocked out of bounds off the hands of Staley. 28-22, it's a 6-point King City lead. 2:40 left to play here in the third quarter.
Well, now the Wildcats having trouble getting something to drop, but have not taken bad shots. They've been good shots.
And Iddings going to be fouled. Will go to the line to shoot 2. As the foul this time going to go against Beatrix Bowden. That'll be her second, team second.
And is it just me, or do you kind of feel a little bit of a momentum shift here? I know King City still has the lead, but
So Iddings misses on the front. I think that last shot that was made for King City by Beatrix Bowden really kind of slowed that momentum.
Yeah.
Now both teams really trying to fight for it, as Iddings able to hit the second free throw. So right now it's Pattonsburg outscoring King City for the first time here in a quarter, 8-5 here in this third. Trying to get it to McKinnon up at the high post, and another jump ball. This time will go to Pattonsburg. .220 left in the third quarter, 28-23. Back to a 5-point ball game. Lila McKinnon will check in here for Brylan Armfield. Johnson trying to send it to Jones on the baseline. Gets caught in the corner, sends it back up for Iddings. Shot from 3, and just bounces out as it's Annabelle Gardner that tips it up to herself for the rebound. Goebel from 3, off iron. Rebound pulled in by Garlock and knocked away by Goebel. And it's Iddings that comes away with it. Iddings for Johnson from 3. Misses off back iron. Rebound pulled in by Lila McKinnon. Garlock brings it across for King City. Over to the right wing for Bowden. Inside, Wiley McKinnon. Can't get it to fall. Johnson with the rebound.
Well, Gardner fell asleep there for a little bit, and I thought Wiley McKinnon had a layup. So there haven't been many of those opportunities.
And Wiley McKinnon knocks it to Garlock, and Coach Ryan Anderson for King City going to take a timeout, try and settle his team down with 1:18 left in the third, 28-23. King City with a 5-point lead. We're back with more in a moment here on Albany TV.
King City Lumber can help you with all of your building needs. Whether you need help with your garage, tool shed, something commercial, or farm and agricultural, the experts at King City Lumber can help you find tools and materials, help you get your job done quickly and cost efficiently. King City Lumber, where customer satisfaction is their primary goal. Visit King City Lumber today, where they look forward to serving you.
Rob Cycle in Pattonsburg, Missouri is your local authorized Polaris dealer. Rob Cycle deals in new and pre-owned Polaris ATVs and side-by-sides to make your outdoor living easier and more enjoyable. They offer experience, fair prices, and friendly atmosphere from people you know and trust. Call or stop in at Rob Cycle in Pattonsburg today to see what they could do for you. You'll be glad you did.
1:18 left to play here in this third quarter. 28-23, King City with the lead in the basketball. Coming to the Petty John Auto Center timeout. Bowden with the basketball, right wing, drives right in, and Johnson has it knocked away, and going to go out of bounds here off of Pattonsburg. And Bowden wide open on the right wing if they look at her. Still wide open as they get it to Garlock in the corner. Her shot from 3, no good. Ball tipped up, still fighting round 4, and it's going to be picked up by Goebel. Down to Jones, baseline, sends it back out to Goebel. And the pass kind of got caught there between Johnson and Iddings and goes off the hands of Johnson out of bounds.
Just in a little bit of no man's land.
Yeah, Goebel saw them both late, and it just kind of went right between them.
A real subtle difference maybe for King City in this second half. They've just been a little bit quicker to pull the trigger on those outside shots. They're not bad shots, but that's just a slight difference. I said, there you go. Now here you've used some time. Now look, see if that doesn't help somebody pull the trigger.
Armfield from the corner, nails it. Right on call there, Mike.
Well, about 6 or 7 passes that time.
Yep.
Just probe, see if you can find it inside.
Bowden tips it away. Gardner gets it to Johnson. 15 seconds left here in the quarter. Jones from 3, off iron. Picked up by Garlock. Has Staley out in front. And it's Jones that comes away with the steal.
Just too late.
3 seconds. Jones drives in. Jump stop. Can't get it to go. Ball tipped up. And it'll be knocked away. 31-23. King City with the lead here after 3 quarters of play. We'll be back with the fourth when we come back in a moment.
Toby Gilbert Tire in King City can help you with your tire problems, whether it be big or small, for a tractor, pickup, or even car. When you have a problem, whether it be in the field or on the road service, Toby Gilbert Tire in King City has you covered. That's Toby Gilbert Tire. Give them a call today at 660-535-6200. Again, that's 660-535-6200 for Toby Gilbert Tire, where they have uptown service with out-of-town prices.
When you come to Mosaic Medical Center Albany, you get connected to highly skilled caregivers who are focused on enhancing your health right in your community. You'll receive great care while also being connected to Mosaic's resources in St. Joseph, Maryville, and even experts in the Mayo Clinic Care Network. Get connected to Mosaic Medical Center Albany and get connected to the care you deserve. Visit mymlc.com/Albany to schedule an appointment today.
And welcome back out again here to Albany as we get ready to start fourth quarter action. 31-23, King City with the lead. They'll have the basketball to start out this fourth quarter. Both teams rolling with their starters. We've seen about 6 players for each team so far. As Bowden with it on left wing, gets it to Staley, and she puts it in off glass. A nice little play set up there by King City coming out of the quarter break.
Nice entry by Bowden to take Staley right to the basket.
Innings top of the key. Drives down, puts up the shot. Too hard off glass, picked up by Brylan Armfield. Has Bowden with her.
Too
and
late. Yeah.
And it's going to be knocked away by Johnson.
Had her head down when she looked up and saw her. It was too late by that time.
It'll be Armfield that'll inbounds.
Ooh, had McKinnon.
Staley with the basketball, gets it back up to Garlock up at the top of the key as she'll start up this offense here for the Lady Wildcats. Bowden top of the key, left wing for Garlock. Armfield dribbles in, back out to Bowden from 3. And again, just misses as it's Innings comes away with the rebound.
Well, if you look at Pattonsburg's defense, they've got all 5 players below the free throw line defensively. That gives you an idea of what kind of looks they're going to have.
Gardner's shot long, picked up by Goebel. Back to Johnson. Up top, Jones from way deep. Nails it.
Yeah, maybe that was the problem. Maybe she was in too close.
Just too close.
But Pattonsburg needed that shot to keep them within striking distance.
Armfield drives, now pulls it back. Spins, puts up the shot, and gets it to go in. Gets the shooter's bucket as it bounces out, off glass, and back in.
When she pivoted away, Pattonsburg kind of relaxed their defense.
Innings top of the key. Trying to get the ball inside to Johnson, stolen away by Staley. As she tried to get the pass off, it was tipped out of bounds off the hands of Addie Innings. (35-26), King City with the lead. 6:12 left here in the fourth quarter. Bowden with the basketball, left wing. Gets it to Armfield, driving, and rejected away, that time by Johnson. Innings to bring the ball across for the Lady Panthers. Over to the right wing to Goebel, into the corner to Johnson, back to Goebel. Pass a little too hard as it knocks off or out of bounds. And it'll be King City basketball. Goebel looked like she took a Nolan Ryan fastball right there and unable to come away with the pass. Tried to keep it in bounds, but went out of bounds. Either way, it was going to be King City basketball.
See if King City gets back into their rhythm, use a little time here.
Garlock in the corner. Over to Armfield. Into the corner to Bowden.
Here's a now wide open look.
Up for Armfield. Over to the right wing to Bowden. Back again to Garlock. They're begging them to take that shot from 3. As Armfield from 3 in the corner. Hits off back iron. Rebound pulled in by Goebel.
And I know people don't want to play like that, but if that's the way it's going to be, you could just
hold on to it.
Hold on to it and pass, and you got a 9-point lead.
Johnson with the basketball, trying to send it to Innings. Goes to Gardner, back to Jones. Deep 3 again, hits off back iron. Rebound going to be pulled in here by Bowden. Quickly up for Garlock.
Yeah, wise move by Garlock. I think Armfield wanted her to push it, but she wouldn't have had the numbers.
4.5 left here in the fourth quarter, 35-26. Shot that time from Garlock too long. Goebel's pass knocked away by Staley. And it's going to be picked up here by Innings. Gets it for Johnson.
Speaking of a Nolan Ryan fastball, I'm not sure I'd have wanted to jump in front of that myself.
Innings gets it for Johnson. Trying to go around the defense. They're going to get a foul called here against Beatrix Bowden. That is going to be her third, team's first.
That was an area going to Johnson was an area I thought
Yeah.
they might explore a little more often down in the block.
Full Petty John Auto Center timeout taken by Pattonsburg. We're back with more in a moment here on Albany TV.
The Printery in Albany can do all of your printing. They do business cards, envelopes, brochures, books, calendars, posters, magnetic signs, banners, and everything in between. Come visit Perry and Susan at the Printery in Albany, where they have your printing covered. Call the Printery today at 660-726-5234. That's 660-726-5234 for fair and honest pricing, because to us, you're family.
Petty John Auto Center in Bethany and Albany is a proud sponsor of Albany TV. Petty John's is your local Ford, Lincoln, Chrysler, Dodge, Jeep, Ram, Chevrolet, Buick, and GMC dealer. For new and used vehicles, certified service, and collision center, visit pettyjohnauto.com.
And welcome back out again here to Albany. Number 4 seed King City leads the number 5 seed Pattonsburg 35-26 halfway through this fourth quarter of play. It'll be Pattonsburg basketball coming out of the Petty John Auto Center timeout. Make sure to check out Petty John Auto Center on Facebook or online at pettyjohnauto.com. It'll be Iddings to inbounds. We'll see what sort of play Coach Lee Warford comes up with here for Pattonsburg coming out of the timeout. They get the ball to Jones, and she's going to be called for the travel. They got the ball in the hands of who they wanted it to. But Jones called for the travel, and it's back to King City. Garlock will send it over to Bowden right wing. So Pattonsburg pretty much played that diamond and two throughout here this entire second half.
Now they're trying to match up and go man-to-man.
Armfield up top for Bowden, over to left wing to Garlock.
But they're not, Johnson's not going to get out and pressure, so.
Bowden over the right wing for Garlock. Sends it across for Armfield, who finds herself open, goes up, lays it off glass for two, and Armfield here with 10 points in the ball game.
Well, I kind of got the idea one of the Pattonsburg players maybe didn't get the memo that
Yeah.
they were supposed to pick up man-to-man.
Ball knocked away by Bowden. Armfield with it, leaves it for Bowden. She'll slow things up, gets it back to Garlock.
Smart play by Bowden. Get it back out of there.
Underneath 3 left to play here in the fourth quarter, 37-26, King City with the lead.
Now's the time. If you're going to go, you can go into Staley.
Armfield. And
Bowden.
there's going to be a 3-second violation called. I believe it's going to go against Bowden.
Yeah, she never got out of the lane, and I think Ryan Anderson's wondering what, one of the shorter players on the floor, how do you get a 3-second call?
Timeout going to be called here by Pattonsburg. Another full Petty John Auto Center timeout. We're going to be back after this timeout. Check out Petty John Auto Center on Facebook or online at pettyjohnauto.com.
The King City School District is proud to support their students, athletes, coaches, teachers, and staff at the King City School. King City School District understands that the teamwork that is built out on the playing surfaces will help their students succeed in the future. Proud supporter of all King City Wildcats is the King City School District. And the King City School District wants to say, go Wildcats! The Pattonsburg R2 School District is overjoyed with the accomplishments of the Pattonsburg students. The board, teachers, staff, and Pattonsburg community members know that the hard work and determination that the students of the Pattonsburg School District put into their studies and extracurricular activities will serve them well in the future. The Pattonsburg School District is a proud supporter of their Panthers, and remember, it's always a great day to be a Panther.
Pattonsburg basketball coming out of the Petty John Auto Center timeout. It'll be Jones with the basketball up at the top of the key. Over to Iddings, right wing. Inside to Johnson. Goes up, knocks it down. And now for Pattonsburg, you have 5 fouls before you even put King City at the line. So you can be extremely aggressive as that one knocked away. There by Gardner, picked up by Iddings. It's a 9-point ball game. King City leads 37-28, 2:10 left here in the ball game. Jones from the corner from 3, off back iron. Rebound pulled in by King City.
See a change by King City too. Got McKinnon now guarding Johnson down inside, so good adjustment there, at least for the Wildcats.
Bowden with the basketball up at the top of the key. Eddings now comes out to her, and she'll get away to Armfield inside to Staley. McKinnon from the free throw line can't get the shot to go. Staley with the putback is in for 2.
Yeah, it's going to be. But if you're Coach Warford, you had to do it.
Yeah.
If you just get death by 1,000 cuts if you stay out of just stay in the zone.
Johnson will be fouled. Will go to line to shoot 2. And this one going against Beatrix Bowden, I believe. It will. And that will be her 4th, team's 2nd.
Well, the Panthers have some tough matchups man-to-man. So you can see why they played the box and one or the triangle zone.
And the first one from Johnson misses off iron. So even if she hits this, it'll be a 4-possession game either way. And she'll miss. Rebound picked up by Staley. Garlock brings it across over to left wing for Bowden. Staley top of the key. Again, Pattonsburg can be extremely aggressive here if they choose to defensively, going for the steal. As Eddings will come out and will pick up a foul. Not quite the aggressive foul that I thought they could have went for. That's going to be her 2nd, team's 1st. 1:04 left here in the 4th quarter. Sorry, that's going to be her 1st, team's 1st. Bowden for Wiley McKinnon. Up top to Garlock. And a timeout going to be called here by King City. It'll be a full Petty John Auto Center timeout. Make sure to check out Petty John Auto Center on Facebook or online, pettyjohnauto.com. Back with more in a moment.
Your hometown Albany Hy-Vee is your tailgate headquarters for all of your fall sports. Whether you're going to tailgate at the games or just want to enjoy the same foods at home, your Albany Hy-Vee has you covered. So make a big play by getting all of your tailgating goodies before the next big play happens at your local Albany Hy-Vee.
Where there's a helpful smile in every eye. Shop Hy-Vee.
Looking for a new or used vehicle? Petty John Auto Center in Bethany and Albany has got you covered. Petty John's makes buying your next vehicle transparent, simple, and easy. We have no hidden fees and upfront pricing on every vehicle in stock at pettyjohnauto.com. That's pettyjohnauto.com.
And welcome back out again here to Albany. 39-28, King City leads with the basketball coming out of the Petty John Auto Center timeout. 47.8 seconds left in the ball game. It'll be Armfield to inbound, trying to get it to Wiley McKinnon, stolen away by Jones. Quickly up for Eddings. And they're going to get a travel before she can get the shot up. And that was the right call on that one, as she came down. There's going to have to be a jump ball or a travel. Wiley McKinnon to bring the ball across midcourt here with 35 seconds left in the ball game. Leading by 11. Garlock up top for Bowden. Back over to left wing here for Wiley McKinnon. Gets it for Staley. Back to McKinnon. Staley left wing. And King City might just be able to hold this one out and come away with the victory here. Stay tuned for a BTC Bank post game. Find out who tonight's winner, Circle Trophies and Awards North player of the game is going to be. 39-28 is the final. And we'll be back with the BTC Bank post game here on Albany TV.
Show your school spirit with a BTC Bank school mascot debit card. Choose the card that fits your favorite local school, and you can earn that school extra cash. Available for new accounts or replacement cards for an existing account. Visit one of BTC Bank locations to get your school mascot debit card today, where they can instantly issue your new card. BTC Bank, community-minded just like you. Member FDIC.
Community-minded just like you. BTC Bank.
39-28, King City comes away with the victory. Let's take a look here at the stats from the ball game for King City. 17 for 47 from the field, 3 for 14 from behind the three-point arc, 2 for 4 from the free throw line. Led in scoring tonight by Claire Staley with 11 points, 10 points for Brylan Armfield and Wiley McKinnon, 6 points for England Garlock, 2 points for Beatrix Bowden. For Pattonsburg, they shoot 11 for 38 from the field, 2 for 18 from behind the three-point arc, 4 for 11 from the free throw line. Led in scoring tonight by Kinsley Johnson with 11 points, 7 points for Caitlin Jones, 6 points for Addie Innings, 2 points for Annabelle Gardner and Jaden Goebel. Mike, our winner of Circle Trophies and Awards North player of the game tonight, going to go to Brylan Armfield. Finishes the night with 10 points. Claire Staley had a great night as well, finishing with 11. And Wiley McKinnon had a great first half, scoring 10 points as well. But it was Brylan Armfield that we thought was our player of the game tonight.
Well, and if you ask why, I would say that the biggest factors, she also had to draw the straw of guarding Caitlin Jones. Now, I know when she got some foul trouble, Claire Staley guarded Jones for a while, but most of the game, Armfield had that role. And I don't think, when you're guarding a really good player, which Jones is, I don't think anybody has any idea how wearing and how tiring that can be, chasing them around. And Jones is active. I mean, it's not like she's going to go stand and wait for the ball. And the other thing that I thought Armfield did really well was at one point King City had cut that lead down to 5 points, and she had a couple big baskets that got that lead back to 8 and 9 points again. And then at that point, King City was never seriously threatened. So that's a good choice, I think, for at least from my standpoint.
Again, like to thank our sponsors, help you bring you tonight's broadcast. BTC Bank, Petty John Auto Center, locations in Bethany and Albany. Winter Circle Trophies and Awards North in Albany, the Home Lumber Company in Albany, the Albany Hy-Vee, Smith Insurance and Smith Prudential in Albany, Johnson Controls, Mosaic Medical Center, the Gentry and Worth County Cattlemen's Association, Rob Cycle and 3B Pizza, both of Pattonsburg, King City Lumber and Toby Gilbert Tire in King City, the King City School District, Pattonsburg School District, and the Printery New Shopper located in Albany. Next game will be the Pattonsburg Platte Valley Boys. That'll be coming up for you next here on Albany TV.